John Davis, absolutely one of the best.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis doing what true crimers do.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
Mr. John Davis. John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime.
This guy John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime. Maybe that's where I've heard that name before.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis, and it's good to see you, John. How are you?
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True.
Hey, John Davis.
John Davis.
John Davis True Crime.
John Davis True Crime kicks butt.
Tune in and watch John Davis True Crime. You will love it. It's one of the best channels on YouTube. Tune in. It's John Davis True Crime.
Good morning. Happy June 14th, 2024. Hope everybody's having a good morning today. I actually got when I scheduled this, got the days wrong. I was thinking the 15th was today. I was thinking it was Friday today, but it's actually tomorrow. I don't know how I got that mixed up. It happens. Good morning, happy watchers, hips and dribbles. The IP escapes, vibes, lip lock no more. Messy Jesse. What's up? I got a little short clip of Summer playing in the background in honor of the 3-year, I don't know what an honor it is, but anyway, in remembrance of the 3-year anniversary coming up tomorrow. Excuse me. I tell you, what's sad about it at this point is this looks like feels like an extremely cold case. And not to say those don't get solved, because they do. But I feel at this point, Summer needs a hero. She needs somebody to step up. And I don't know where that's going to come from. I really don't. When you have the parents saying to this day, actually recently, that their best guess is that CPS abducted her. But I tell you, man, I've been beating around the bush on this shit for a minute. But everything about them screams guilty. Everything. And I was thinking about it too. I mean, I think about Summer all the time. I've scratched my head on this for 3 solid years. And I go back and forth, and I go back and forth, and I go back and forth. And I think about what's the one thing that really sticks out in my mind as to what happened. And I've come to this. I feel like the biggest clue to me is the dogs not alerting. Okay? That wipes out Stranger to me. Wipes it out. I don't buy none of Dog's bullshit about all 15 of our dogs were gone, but at the time Summer went missing. I know they run packs and all that shit. I don't believe that. Not a bit. Then if you go back to the late Allison Harris. Which one was it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The friend. She talked about the dogs were straight up vicious. When anybody's been there filming, you've heard the dogs barking. Now you mean to tell me on that day all this shit lined up? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not for 1 second. And that's what bothers me about Dawn and Candace so much, is they're willing to put this out there as what they think happened. It's 3 years. The parents of a missing child's best theory is that CPS took her because they kidnapped their boys. Now, we know Don willingly said, at the time, said he gave them the boys because he was scared for their safety, which is bullshit. But come on now. You want to tell me that CPS, who had an open case, according to Dawn, that they closed on the 14th, right? They closed the case just to turn around and abduct her. How stupid is that? That's what gets on my. That's what gets to me. I don't know, and I'm not calling him stupid, but if that's I am. If that's his best theory, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're stupid. STUPID, stupid. That's embarrassing. After 3 years, somebody asks you what happened to your daughter, you come at them with some bullshit like that. Oh, what happened was the CPS, who had an open case, and all they'd had to do was took some pictures of our dungeon basement and just took her. That's all they'd had to do. No, instead, they're like, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Instead of taking her, we're going to abduct her. That's what you got? That's what you come up with, huh? Tells me you're lying. Yeah, I'm back to where I had a time there where I was like, man, I got this. I got tunnel vision. I got this tunnel vision issue. I can't see past Dawn and Candace. I gotta broaden my mind, and I have. I went everywhere with the speculation, and it all comes back to them. None of it makes any goddamn sense. None of it. None of it. But he had pretty long hair. JDTC, LMAO. They used the script to cover up the truth. I mean, am I the only one that gets upset by that? Think about that, man. They're after 3 years of their daughter being missing, they come out and they tell public that. That's what they tell them. And I tell you, I didn't used to go to the trafficked place, but sadly, it is a possibility. And that's what I was thinking about earlier today. And I don't want to upset everybody, but at this point, unless you believe in the Good Samaritan theory, that somebody good seen her and wanted to give her a better life and took her, unless you believe that, at 3 years, whatever happened to Summer was horrific. I'm sorry, I hate to put it out there like that, but whatever happened to Summer was horrific. Okay? You have basically two options. She passed that day, some kind of accident happened, and to lose your life at 5 years old is horrific. Okay? It was either that, or she was trafficked and has been trafficked for 3 years. Those are pretty much your options. You know? Those are pretty much your options. So now, that's why I'm big on justice. I want some justice for little Miss Summer. Whoever is responsible for what happened to her, I want some justice, and I want that person to pay. Either way, they know, in my opinion. The only way I think they don't know is if it was the scenario where Candace was napping or whatever, and Summer wandered down on the road and somebody took her. And I think that's so damn highly unlikely. And even if that is what happened, it was somebody that either lived on that road or somebody from that area they knew. I guarantee you that. Because I'm telling you, if it wasn't, there would be some footage somewhere of a car that they couldn't explain, and we would have gotten a alert by now to look for that car. All we ever get is no sign of an abduction, no sign of an abduction, right? The closest thing we have to any vehicle in the area that's unexplained for is the red truck, and the person reporting it don't even know what day it was. So I'm suspicious about that, period. You know, could it have something to do with it? It could. It could. It's the only thing that's ever been mentioned. But it bothers me that they're not even sure on which day they seen it. You know, that's weird to me. And to be honest, it makes me wonder if the red truck ever existed by the fact it was never found. What in the hell would that truck be doing way the hell out there? And it's never been found. Nobody around there knew anything about this truck with ladder racks and all this shit. I'm starting to think there ain't nothing to the truck, to be honest. These are just my opinions. Y'all are more than welcome to disagree. If you think that was the getaway car, that's great. I'm open to any and all ideas. I just think some of them are a hell of a lot less likely than others. He and Candace are the victims, John. That's what we're supposed to get from the interview, not poor Summer. And you know what about the interview that really kind of burns my ass? The 3-year anniversary of Summer, that's what it was about. Pretty much law enforcement's been mean to us. They got our sons. It seems like I swear, I get the feeling they're not really interested, that Summer is a closed issue with them. It's the feeling I get. I feel like, you know, we're not getting Summer back. We're not seeing her again. See her in the resurrection. I feel like that's a closed issue to them. Now their big issue, it's not Summer. It's getting their boys back. So they say. Now, I believe, and it's been stated that they've already lost that's a done deal. I believe that. That's my opinion. I don't know 100% fact that they've already lost the boys. So now it's just to make us let's be seen as victims as opposed to perpetrators. That's all that is to me. That's all it is. We do have Did you see the new pics of the boys Tim posted? No, I did not. And screw him if he did. Did he really do that? Are they recent pics or are they old pics, Jesse? If Tim's going around posting pictures of the boys, he should be jailed. Let me look. What was it on? Find Summer Wells Facebook page. Not coming up. Oh no, I blocked. I must have got blocked. I can't even see it anymore. He blocked me. No, he didn't. That is some shit. I cannot believe he blocked me. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on, maybe here it is. Hold on. Never mind. He didn't block me. This must not be the right one. No, it's not. His is fine. Summerwell's all one word. Oh, no. Man, if he is, was it a recent pic? Yeah, send it to me, Jesse. I want to see it. I'm not going to show it, though. I tell you, man, why would he do that? I'd love for him. Hey, if anybody that thinks that's cool is in chat, let me know and I'll bring you up if you'd like to defend that kind of stuff. He blocked you too, Ginger Snap. I don't know why he blocked me. I've never said anything disrespectful on that page that I can remember, because it's Summer's page. I've made comments about why are we talking about this or that on Fine Summer Wells. I have said that. That's petty as shit to block me for calling out the nonsense. Go ahead and send me that, Jesse, so I can determine how mad I should be. Please. To know how angry I should be. Just saying, at least they look happy and healthy, but shake my damn head leaving them alone. Wow. So it is current. He's ignorant. That's why. I tell you what, I wish. What is the difference in that? What's the difference in Tim Mullins posting them boys' pictures and some stranger posting my kids' pictures? What's the difference? You sent them? Let me see. Three very special young men. We are thanking you with a love that forever squeezes our heart. Only the eternal God truly understands this love for you. Yeah, going back into the cult vibe that they give off anymore, I'm starting to wonder about them, man. You know, I have nothing against Christians. I'm a Christian myself. But when you start doing all this weirdness, and that's how you talk about everything. Lord said unto him, like it's a sermon. I think it gets a cultish feel to me, and that's what he feels like. He feels like he follows a lot of the cultish like behaviors, you know. Like those boys aren't Tim's. He got no business taking pics and posting. Amen. And this looks like this would be recent. Now, all it's going to take is the wrong person to see that. I know how dirty people are on social media. The wrong person to figure out who them boys are, and that shit will be all over Facebook. Oh, I found Summer Wells Brothers, look. And there'll be a picture in there. It'll happen. And it'll be his fault. I don't even show their pictures of when they were younger because I don't want anybody to recognize them from that. To show their current picture is disgusting. The boys look so good. Yeah. They look good, happy, and healthy. But we shouldn't know that. We shouldn't have seen that. Nobody should have seen that. Oh, man, it gets to me. Sandra, Common Sense 101, September Virgo. Sup. Does that make y'all mad? Yes or no? Yes or no? Should Tim Mullins be sued? Should Tim Mullins have action taken against him for posting current pictures of Summer's brothers when they haven't been in Summer's parents' custody for 3 years? Let me know. Should he face some kind of action for that behavior? Just a yes or a no. That's all I need. Throw it in the chat. Am I right? Am I wrong? Oh, man, that just burns me up. See, and you know, they actually get some contact from them, get a picture to show, you know, they're okay and everything's going okay. And what do they do with it? Give it to Tim to blast on Facebook. There's actually a good friend of the show down in Hawkins County right now. We're going to bring her up in just a minute. Her and her friends, all big supporters of Summer, are down there for the anniversary. We're going to bring her up, Suzette. And our friends can chime in. And your crew can chime in if they want to, too, Suzette. Y'all can all come up if you want to. I'm going to drop the link. Anybody wants to talk about Summer in general if you want to, and you can behave appropriately. And you're clothed, preferably. We'll drop the link and let you come up and have a talk. Oh, man, I wish you would have told me about Tim. See, you what gets my blood pressure up, Jesse. I didn't need to know that. I'm blocked. I would have never known that. And look at you. Look at what you do to me. Got me all upset this early in the morning, holding my chest. My chest's been hurting lately. I'm going to grab me a coffee real quick. Hold on just 1 second. Well, I'll talk to you real loud. Maybe that'll work. Somebody grab that lady. Travis the Lucas. Hey, Lip Lock, check out my coffee mug. It's got lips on it. Thought you might appreciate that. Oh, man, I done got upset now from all this recent events. Hold on, Suzette. I'm going to have to look something up here. Let's see. Now, there you are real little. We don't want that. Let's see. There. Now you're not there. And no there. No there. What about here? Well, I'm going to have to take now. Hold on. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to work this out.
Later.
I'll see if that does it. Hold on. Where are you at? Why ain't it showing you? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know why it ain't showing you.
That's all right. I wasn't showing my face anyways.
How's everybody doing?
They're doing good. One's out. I think two of them's out by the pool. One of them's sleeping.
You the only one?
I'm the only one up here on the live. Yeah. Dippy's gonna go live right after your live, and yeah, I'm here. I'm here. We're gonna do some stuff this afternoon. Miss Chewy's having a flyer event at 3 in Rogersville, and we're gonna go to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course tomorrow from 4 to 6 is the vigils. But yeah, we're gonna do some riding around. I'm gonna take some video and some pictures and stuff. While I'm up there, I want to get the lay of the land, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm honored to be here for this baby. I'm honored, you know. I just wish we had some answers. I wish she could come home, you know, have some closure, something. It's been a long 3 years, and just so much has happened. So many people have gotten hurt, you know, over this case, and you know, but mainly, you know, these children, they do not need to be put on. Yeah, they just don't need the publicity. They don't deserve it. They didn't ask for it. You know, leave them alone. You know.
That just ruined my day.
I don't know what's, but I mean, he couldn't. I just believe, why would he? So he had to have gotten the pictures from Don and Candace, and I'm
Right.
sure they were. And so, like, I'm sure they got. Don't you think that he maybe got their permission? I mean, to post it, or you think he just posted it on his own? It's crazy.
Well, they're scared of everything. Everybody's out to get them and all this. Why would you share that of them? Wouldn't you be afraid somebody get to them because of that or something?
They'll look for them. They will. They'll look for them. Their parents might see it, and then their kids could be going to school with those kids. I mean, come on.
See, that's and here's the thing too. Everybody knows you shouldn't share a lot of your children pictures on social media. Everybody says it's dangerous, right?
It's very dangerous, yes.
So why would you do it, especially in this situation?
Because he's an idiot. He's a dumbass. Plain and simple. He's under, anyways, I really didn't think much about Tim Mullins. Honestly, he was just like on the back burner for me for a long time. But in the last little while, he's been front and center for me. I just, something. There's just something. Him, the church, just all of it. And no, hell no, it wasn't no stranger abduction. I don't believe that. If she got gone, it was somebody they knew. It was something going on up there. That's just the damn truth. It cannot. I just don't believe in a stranger abduction. Now I could be wrong. I know odd shit happens all the time, but I don't see it at all.
You know what really burnt me and has got me like really kind of worried to ever say it was this is the Chloe Smith situation. The little girl who was sleeping in a tent with her mom and her boyfriend.
Yeah, and she just, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you hate to, but you know what? Okay, I'll give it this 1%, 1% that it was a stranger.
Oh no, I'll go 0% on a stranger. But I'm just saying I won't 100% say I know what it was.
Yeah, but you got Fred. Justice is coming soon. You got Fred over there spewing his shit. You got Tim over there doing his dumb shit, putting those babies' pictures out there like that. And then you got Candace won't even talk on camera. She just walks away. She just turns her head. Don't beg no kidnapper, for your child to come back home. Don't look and say, "Hey, Summer, if you see this, I love you, baby. I'm doing everything I can to bring you home." Just turn your head and don't say shit. It burns me.
It's wild. It's wild. I don't know why you would come if you was gonna do that. I wouldn't even have came if I wasn't gonna be there.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, why didn't Don just do it by herself? I mean, or
why?
or was she like, yeah, I'm gonna talk, and then just at the last minute, no, I'm not. I don't know. He didn't last year, didn't he? Do it by himself, like it was just him. So,
well, I mean, I haven't seen her outside of that one interview in McDonough in forever, outside of goofing off on Daisy's panel. She ain't on anything that's really going to help Summer.
She doesn't advocate for her child. Now, a lot of people are like, well, she does it behind the scenes. We don't know what she does. And I don't. I'll give myself, I don't know what they do behind the scenes. But apparently, according to the interview, they haven't talked to the law enforcement in over a year. So what exactly are you doing what are you doing behind the scenes? Because if you're not with law enforcement trying to figure this shit out, then what are you doing?
I don't know. You would think curiosity would get you to call them more often than that.
I would be up there. I'd be up their ass. I'm sorry, I would. They wouldn't be able to get rid of me, I'd be calling them every other day,
Yeah. Yeah, they
something.
get tired of hearing from me.
They would be, yeah, you got that right. They'd be tired of seeing my face, and they would be tired of hearing from me.
So how far are you staying away from Ben Hill right now?
I'm 40 minutes from Ben Hill.
40 minutes.
40 minutes, yes. We have a mod that lived like right here and where we're staying. And we stayed close right here, so it would, it would just be easy for her to, visit right here with us. And but we'll go up today. Like I said, we'll go up this afternoon for Miss Chewy's thing, and then we'll go up tomorrow for the visual. And
you're gonna get me some video, right?
I am. I'm gonna do a lot of video probably today. I'm going up a little early before that Flyers event to do video and stuff today.
Are you going to Ben Hill itself?
No. I'm going up Beach Creek, and I'll probably be, at the end of Ben Hill. I'm not going to, I'm not going to Donnie Candace's. No.
You're not going to turn on to Ben Hill though and ride Ben Hill Road and check it out?
Yeah, might get shot
on the road. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm going to Ben Hill. I'm just not going up to I'm not going up 110 Drive. Yeah, I'm going all around the area. I'll be everywhere but in that driveway. And I think there's actually a bench out there now with some flyers in it that you can actually, a bench was put out there in honor of Summer at the very end of the driveway with flyers in it that, people can come by and grab a flyer and stuff.
I heard about the bench. I didn't realize that was where it was. It's at Ben Hill?
I believe it's right there, yeah. Somebody had put it out, and it's right there. And chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's I can't see chat, but yeah, I believe it's at Ben Hill. Yes. It's at the end of the drive.
Wow, that's wild. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm honored to be here for this baby, it's a sad event, but it's also an honor at the same time, and there's nothing happy about it. It's not like it's a happy occasion. It's a sad occasion that we're still here 3 years later and we don't have any answers whatsoever. We go round and round and round, and then down a rabbit hole, and then back out and round and round and round, and we still don't know shit. We don't know nothing except that one kid's gone and 3 are in the care of the state.
Well, as far as we know, they could have been adopted out by now.
I'm thinking if they did, why are they still getting pictures then? I don't get that.
I don't get that. I don't get that either. Where I don't know. I don't know. But I tell you what, that they'll be setting a record for the longest time in CPS custody if they ever make it back.
Yeah.
You do not hear that. I've looked and looked and looked.
Nah, I did. Nah, damn it. And I can't remember who told me that 3 weeks ago that they don't have those kids anymore, that they lost their rights. But I I did see that or hear it. You can hold me to that part, but I don't know if it's true. I did either see it in chat or someone said it, but now whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I did hear it was 3 weeks ago that they lost custody. Dang, I wish I could remember who said it.
I thought a while back Mary said it.
No, it was a channel I was watching. It was somebody I was watching, and I can't remember if they said it or somebody in chat said it.
Well, Mary said it a while back.
Yeah, but this has just been recently, like in the last week I heard this. So, and I heard it was 3 weeks ago. Now chat might know might have said, like I said, I don't know why I can't see chat in your channel. I do not know. I never have problems seeing chat when I go on panel, but I cannot see your chat. That's crazy.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
don't know,
was on Brooks the other day. I couldn't see her chat.
Yeah, I was over there for a little while when you was over there. And I don't guess I haven't I haven't watched anything on Sebastian in a couple of days, which that's such a damn mess too that I just can't listen to all that crap.
Well, that's all that is. There's a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's just golly, they just every day it's something different. I'm like, who cares? Where is this child at? I don't care about a lot. 90% of that shit I don't care about.
Yep. Sandra says, why would they get updates if they lost custody? That's what I don't get.
That's what I'm saying. Why did they get that picture if they lost custody? That don't make no sense either.
But we haven't seen him in 3 years. I couldn't honestly tell you how old that picture is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No.
Absolutely right.
Good morning, Trev.
Is that Trev time in here?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I can't see chat. Sorry, guys.
Something about John Davis True Crime and only him.
Yeah, it's John Davis True Crime because I do not have this problem on other panels, John. So, yes, I'm here. I'm here for the big event. I hope to meet people and meet other creators that's been working this case and that's involved in it and that is here for the good. I want everybody's heart to be in the right place. I want it to be about Summer.
Do you know anybody that's going to be in attendance at the things you're attending?
I think now for the visual, I would know. Gavel Geeks, I believe. Now chasing, I think she was gonna come, but now her daughter got attacked by a dog. She was dog walking or something. She was walking somebody's dog, and it messed her up pretty good. I think her leg and all. So I don't know if chasing's coming or not because her daughter got attacked by that dog. But Gavel Geeks, I miss Chewy, Dippy. Let me think. I don't know if Ziggy's going to be there. Like I said, I just don't know. I really don't. I don't know if Justin is going to be there. I think now they said the one that we're doing will be different from the one that they're doing at the police station because that's like the Bullhorn Betty and them. So, but see, I don't know if I haven't heard who else coming, so I don't know. I guess it'll just be a surprise.
It'd be why I just so much gets said back and forth. I'm gonna be shocked if eventually there ain't a brawl at one of these.
Well, darn, I hope I ain't in the middle of no brawl. Now, if any brawl breaks out, see, this going the other way. I'm gonna go right to my car, and I'm gonna be like, shame on y'all, for that. That would be very sad for people to start anything.
Oh yeah, it would. I'm just saying, a lot of people feel a lot of shit about each other, and
there's a lot of animosity between creators. There really is, and that's a shame.
Mods get into it a lot and all that.
Yeah, that's a shame. It really is. That these damn tragedy and these creators and trash talking, instead of just coming together with their information and everybody getting together and putting their heads together, and just sharing information and tossing ideas around. That doesn't happen in this community. Good God. Everybody's so worried about, getting back at the creator or, going after each other, but they've lost sight of what they're supposed to be here for. They lose sight of it. And I understand it's easy to do when somebody talks trash about you and stuff like that. I understand it, and it's hard not to it's hard to lose sight of what you really are here for. When all that bullshit starts up, it gets hard. And I see it. I mean, it's human nature to, be like, what? You want to get even, that's just human nature. I get it. But true crime is not the place for that. When you're not, especially when you're advocating for missing kids, you just can't, it's really distasteful in these cases to act like that, There's other communities you can go to act like that and not have a missing child's name in your mouth,
Yeah.
No, that's how I feel about that. If you want to make that kind of content, then, don't do it in true crime and don't do it under a child's name,
Well, don't do it under a child's name is the thing.
Yes, exactly.
I ain't gonna tell anybody what to talk about, what to do, but don't be tagging everything Summer Wells and then there's nothing in it about her. Don't even show her picture and just talk shit about some mod or something stupid for a half an hour, but lure everybody in with that missing kid's name.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And then you lure them in there, and then you do get them like going on the drama. Then, because don't get that holds people's interest. That drama, people's like, oh, I do it. I'm like, oh shit, really? And it's disgusting, But like I said, it's real easy to lose sight if you let yourself, and it's not right. We're here to advocate for missing kids, and that's what it all should be about. We want them all to come home. We advocate for them to come home. We dig to try to find out what happened to them. That's our goal, is to find out. Maybe put some missing pieces together. Put your heads together and find out. What's missing. What could did somebody miss something? Is there anything we can do to bring awareness to a case and help in any way we can to bring a child home, whether it's to bury them or whether it's to reunite them? Let's get them home.
Well, I think now we're at the point where everything's been over so much. There's really, unless something new comes out, there's not much left to discuss.
Well, I tell you, John, I'd go back to the very beginning. I have tried to just forget everything for the last 3 years, all the shenanigans, all the bullshit for the last 3 years. And I go back to the first couple of weeks, because to me, that's whenever it was, to me, that it's in there somewhere, It's got to be. It has got to be in there somewhere.
In where? Where's there?
That's what I'm saying. It's just got to be in something that they've said or done. We have missed something in them first few weeks. I mean, that's when it was fresh on their minds. And
people have picked that shit to death.
They have.
Death.
I've
seen 5,000 videos on the first interview with Dawn and Candace.
I know.
What you have is what you have. Unless something new comes out, we're not going to get anywhere.
But that's what I'm saying. That went over and picked apart. And then, other things with Allison and H and all of that got picked apart and played to death. The Chris McDonough picked apart and played to death. So when all of that didn't work, then here come all the theories, come all the, docs and just drug everybody into it, There's so many people that got drugged into this case that you couldn't name them all,
That's why I don't follow that shit anymore, man. Because to me, it's not important. It really ain't,
Only one thing could have happened to her. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing happened to Summer. So it couldn't have been 35 other people involved. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
What
mean, common sense should clear a lot of this up. People who commit crimes don't come on YouTube and talk about it and draw pins. I'm sorry. I know that's not popular. Everybody wants to believe that, but that's just facts.
And I'm not saying anything's wrong with people that are digging and trying to find out. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing, you know. And there's nothing wrong with getting your channel to grow, to bring it, you know, awareness. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I've just never seen nothing like it with this case as far as the things that have been done. It has blown my mind what all people have said and done in the last 3 years in the name of this child. It's been disgusting. You've had people sending naked pictures back and forth to each other. People's had affairs. People that's got together and, you know, done this and done that. It's all been disgusting. No, it just really has. All in the name of someone else. How disgusting is that? You know. Now, if that's how you got your channel to grow, you're gross. You know.
People won't let it go.
Right. And when they can't figure it out, they just they just make shit up, you know, like you said, just be putting shit in their time. Breaking news. There ain't no fucking breaking news. If there was breaking news, it'd be on the news, you know.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you this. I hope and I pray that this case will be solved, that this will get figured out, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, I will go on YouTube Live and kiss whatever ass you pick if Don and Candace, either one of them, isn't involved or has no knowledge.
And I'm gonna go with knowledge. I'm gonna go with knowledge because they got to know, you know.
Yeah.
They've got to know. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. And whether it be their connection to the church, connection to people that they had up and down, you know, in and out of their house, Tim Mullins, they know, you know.
I think you promised to eat a beanie if you're wrong. Jesse, did I do that? I don't remember that. Okay, I'll do that then.
We're getting some ketchup or something to go on.
I'm almost guarantee it's going to be either Don Candace or, as another option, I'm going to say somebody we haven't ever heard of.
But they have. Somebody we might not know, but they do.
Yeah, us, somebody we haven't heard of.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I had ruled that damn neighbor out completely, but I'm gonna tell you, I've heard a few things in the last couple of days that's kind of got my eye back across the road.
Oh shit! Are you shitting me?
No, I'm really not. And I'll do you one better. In a little while, I'll send you something that you might not have never heard before, and you tell me what you think.
As her being directly involved,
maybe.
Or covering for somebody.
I doubt it. I don't know.
You give her too much credit. All y'all do.
It's weird. But I'll send you the video after. And Messy knows what I'm talking about. Messy knows the video I'm talking about.
She just streamed it.
Ask Messy what she thinks. Ask Messy her opinion because I can't see chat. Ask Messy, does that put her eye back across the road? Because I'm gonna tell you,
checking my mail.
I don't think that bitch has a conscience over there. And I know I'm cussing.
Go ahead, I'm doing something.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm cussing, a little bit more than I usually do up on panel. I apologize for my cuss words, but I'm just a little heated because it has been 3 years and these YouTubers have showed their butts over some nonsense and they lost, they just lost fact of we have a missing child. Well, let's do what we can to bring her home, guys. Let's get along and bring this baby home. Let's put our heads together. Let's figure it out. But anytime you see breaking news in somebody's thumbnail, bullshit, because breaking news would be on the news, especially in this is a high profile case,
Yeah.
If she's found or they even think they found her, you're gonna know that just like with Kaylee Anthony, when they found that baby in the woods, that was on the news. That was breaking news.
Dipey sent me a picture of the bench. Can you see your screen?
Yeah, there's the bench.
So I'd love to know exactly where that is. It's nice little thing they got, ain't it?
Dippy, isn't it right at the end of the driveway there at Don and Candace's? I could be wrong. Maybe it's somewhere else, but I thought they said the end
It's
of the
awful
driveway.
flat and big right there to be at the end of the driveway.
Yeah, and the little box right there has the flyers in it,
Yeah.
But I think it's there because Candace did a 2-minute live talking about it and stuff.
It may be. It's just and what's that thing over there to the right in the background? See that?
A pile of wood.
I didn't think it was that. Yeah, Suzette, I don't know what the pile of wood is. The thing behind the pile of wood to the right.
Hey,
the greenish blue.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Maybe is that a little, maybe the very edge of a building, like a
That's
shed
the
or
end of
something?
the driveway 100%. The wood pile is behind it. That looks awful flat to be at the bottom of the driveway down there.
Well, maybe somebody smoothed it out right there to put that bench. You know what I'm saying? Looks like they might have tilled up some stuff and, cleared it out right there. That's what it looks like. They did.
Sandra, are you always mad? Is that why you're always in caps? I can't never rate your mood.
Sometimes people accidentally hit that capital thing and don't realize they've done it. Yeah, hit the button and it's all in all caps and they don't realize they've done it.
Keeps that thing on.
She might be mad.
Looks nice. Definitely doesn't match the decor of the rest of their driveway. That is nice. Nice little spot. That's nice. They got flowers on here. I don't get putting it. To me, it's kind of. I mean, I'm not going to knock it. It's good, but it's. How many people are ever going to see that? If you've looked where Ben Hill is, where the driveway is, ain't a lot of people going to ever see that.
I wonder how many people ride up and down that road just wondering, though, just thinking, what happened to her that we don't know about, I know if it was in my area, I'd probably ride by there and just be like, what could have happened,
But that road dead ends pretty much. I mean, I know there is a way you can go out, but that's just. I would have put it at Warriors or something. I think to get more attention. Is all I'm saying.
Maybe it was done for Dawn and Candace to have it there. Something for them to have at their house. That's the only thing I could figure. It was a goodwill gesture for for them.
Did somebody do that for them, or did they do it? Do you know?
And I think somebody, I'm not sure, but if I'm not mistaken, somebody else did that. Chad will have to help me out because sometimes I miss things because I don't. If I miss certain things in a live or certain things that are said, it's because I'm working or because I'm not on YouTube 24/7. I know people think I am, and I am a lot, but I do have a job, y'all. I do work 40 hours a week, so.
And listens to true crime on her headphones every hour she's at work.
They put me on the opposite side of the store now. I'm not able to do that as much.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I'm like, dang it, y'all got to get me back over there. I can't keep up with my YouTube over here on this side of the store. So, yeah, I don't. If you'll notice, I haven't been able to participate as much as I used to, when I'm at work. Because I can't put my earphones on that side, my earbuds in on that side. Lord, it's got me messed up, John. Got me missing stuff. Yeah, it's got me missing important information here. Okay,
I'm gonna get ready and go, Suzette. My time's about up.
Oh, has it been an hour?
Yep.
Oh, it is 10 o'clock. Look at there. And look, I'm on y'all's time. I can actually look at my thing and it's, matches your time. Since I'm here this way now.
That's nice.
Yeah. I forget when it changed over. It might have been Georgia. It might have been when we come through Georgia. It might have changed.
I tell you what, make sure you get us a bunch of pictures and video and you can come back on next Friday and tell us how it all went.
Okay. I sure will.
Sound good? Okay.
Sounds perfect. All right, John. Y'all have a great day. Chat. Nice of y'all to come. Please hit the like button. We appreciate every one of y'all. And I'll talk to you later, John.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye. Well, Suzette is wired at 9 in the morning. I'm so happy for her, y'all. She'd been talking about this going down for Summer's Day for a minute, and she got to go. I'm so tickled for her. She's a really good lady. She really cares about Summer. You can tell, man. She thinks this is really. It's hard on her. I think she'll probably be getting emotional at some point in her trip, I'm sure. Now, I was going to show y'all some other funny stuff, but now that I think about it, I don't think I want to disgrace Summer's show with that. There's nothing, we talked, there's no real update, there's no real news in the case. There's not. I'd love to say there is, but there's not. And I'm sure, there'll be tons of videos all weekend for everybody. Update, somewhere else, never heard before, breaking news. Just be skeptical, Can I make a PSA, please? Yes, Birdie's Crime Chat. Go ahead, fire off. I really wish there was some news, but there's not. I hope that one thing though I do like is how they have these Summer's Day things and all that. At least it keeps putting it back out there in the cops that we haven't forgot. You need to figure this shit out. Don't be giving up. Wait for Birdie's Crime Chat's PSA. Pump for it. Public service announcement? Is that what we're talking about? What a PSA is? There's Summer's Ben show, y'all. Dipey sent me a picture. What else was there? I'll check this out, y'all. This is outside my daughter's bedroom window. She don't want to knock it down because she likes looking at the bees inside of it. Ain't that wild? You can see them feeding the little bees in there and carrying stuff around and moving like what looks like eggs and stuff. It's wild. So painful. Missing a little girl we'll never meet. Hoping she is found, or at least what really happened to Summer is exposed. I tell you, I hope it don't go down like a John Brandie, 10, 15 years later and we're still speculating. But TBI is starting to pile up unsolved missing children's cases. Those coming to Summer's Day or to our area to remember Summer, please do it respectfully, honoring Summer and her life. Amen. That's how it should be, Ain't that wild, the bee's nest? But what's so cool about it is how they build it is I can see inside the whole thing and watch them, man. It's really neat. My little girl was like, they're feeding the babies. And I don't know if that's what was going on, but that's kind of what it looked like. There's little white things in there they carry around or moving stuff, man. You ought to watch them. They just go 24/7. I know people are suffering and struggling today for whatever reason. Know you matter and you are loved. Nothing bad lasts for long. That's nice. You never know who might have needed to hear that today. You might have really helped somebody. Well, guys, there's going to be a lot going on over the weekend for Summer. So that's a positive thing. I always say, at least people are still talking. As long as there's that, hopefully that keeps a little bit of pressure on law enforcement's ass to do something. Like I said, TBI is not killing it. They are racking up unsolved cases. I talked about these kids that was from Tennessee that they disappeared in a house fire that their grandparents died in. And TBI thinks the fire and their disappearance has nothing to do with each other. So I tell you, I'm really skeptical of TBI. Really skeptical. Someone up there on that hill needs to tell the truth. Summer deserves justice. And I always leave out Grandis when I think who has knowledge. And I really think it would be dumb to think that Grandis doesn't have some knowledge of what happened, considering she was right there, No white things in the wasp nest, John, so gross. It's weird. It ain't gross, it's nature, Jen Sparky. It's nature. I think it's cool watching them move around. Tons of them. She tapped on the glass yesterday, boy. Oh man, you should have seen fire. They were like filed out, about 30 of them, hitting the window, looking for what was up. Poor old Rose. I bet they don't have any kind of thing for her on anniversaries and stuff like that. You ever thought about that? God, Rose has been missing for about 15 years now. I'm afraid those people can't find their butt with both hands, in my opinion, of course. No, I think it's starting to look that way. And I'm not one of those that just goes around bashing law enforcement constantly, but TBI seems to be racking up cases that for some reason they can't solve. I don't want to go into Sebastian's case a lot, but I'm telling you, I'm thinking the odds of that getting solved are getting slimmer by the day. I can't believe they still don't think there's been any kind of crime. It makes me think the police really honestly, for some reason, think that he ran away with help. I get that feeling by everything you get from law enforcement. That's what they believe. Or they believe maybe that one of them's hiding him or something to that effect. I just get that feeling, but we'll see how it turns out. Guys, I appreciate everybody for coming. Appreciate all the mods, all the members. Keep the lights on here at JDTC. Thank you, members. We'll see. I'll be back Monday morning with a roundup of how the Summer's Day events unfolded this weekend, and we'll see if everybody behaves themselves. Hopefully they will, but if they don't, we'll know. I think they're incompetent, don't really know how to work these cases. They're doing something wrong. Amen to that. Thank you, everyone, for a great conversation. Thanks, John. We appreciate it. Think Common Sense 101. Victoria Burgess. Victoria, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. I suggest everybody have a great weekend, and everybody say a little prayer for summer. I think prayer puts out a good vibe, a good karma, good energy, and hopefully she'll get some justice. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday morning.